think, I mean, it's a number of things. You know, when you look at what's happening to the climate, you know, we need to cut our global emissions in half in the next decade and remove them completely by 2050. That's 10 and 30 years away. And, you know, that we've had, like I said, 24 failed global climate talks. All of the answers to climate change are local. You know, it's actually a local shared energy system. It's a local shared transport system. It's a local shared food system. You know, it's changing the nature of consumption. You know, that all of the answers to climate are local. We've been trying to solve them globally, but it's a horrible, horrible policy problem for global people, especially when fossil fuels are so powerful and we have an entire economy built around growth and consumption of fossil fuels. We need to focus on it locally. When you look at you know, global biodiversity loss, we've lost 70% of all wildlife from the planet since 1970, and you know, that's extraordinary. You know, we actually need clean air, water and soil to survive, and biodiversity is what gives us that clean air, water and soil. And you know, that's totally devastating, but once again, it needs to be solved locally. We need to change the nature of consumption. We need to restore the ecology in each local place, and we need to stop exploiting local places to get what we need. You know, we've got exponential growth in the number of billionaires and exponential growth in the number of people living in poverty. And that can be solved locally with local meaningful work, local spending that circulates rather than leaving town and never being seen again, and local ownership and local the value staying locally. So, you know, for me and for us, it's a combination of all these things. You know, we have epidemic levels of social isolation, loneliness, depression, anxiety, suicide. And these things are happening for the same reasons again. We don't have access to local meaningful work. You know, we don't have local spending. We don't have nature locally around us. We don't have community around us like we used to. So when you look at all those different things, they're obviously leading to fear, to, you know, nationalism, which is, you know, rearing its ugly head right around the world. You could even use the word fascism in certain places. And that's because there's no local work anymore. There's no local meaning anymore. There's no local connection anymore. There's no local community anymore.